Johnny Pettit. Welcome to 1985-86 Winona Tiger basketball. Tigers already 3 games deep into the season. This is the first one we've been able to get on film and on the radio, but we'll be here for the rest one. Coach Billy Wells starting a very challenging season this year. We talked to him early this afternoon. Probably the biggest challenge he's ever faced since he's been at Winona High School. Not a single returning starter back from last year's 26-6 basketball team, a team that went all the way to the North State Tournament. But the Tigers are off to a pretty good start. They're 2-1 on the year. They have lost only to the defending Class 5A state champion Grenada Chargers, a team that returned all 5 starters from last year's state championship team. The Tigers have defeated Kosciuszko, and then at home earlier this week defeated the Coffeyville Ball Club in an overtime ball game. So the Tigers are 2-1 thus far in this young season. Coach Billy Wells. I've been in Winona now for 5 years, and in those 5 years, Coach Billy Wells' record as Winona High School basketball coach, 130 wins against 126 wins against 30 defeats. That's just since I've been in Winona. He's a legend over the state of Mississippi. He'll get the job done again this year, even though he looks for a big challenge. As we said, Tigers 2-1, set to face the Eupora Eagles, who have not as yet come on this basketball court. So we're going to go right straight and give you the Eupora Eagles starting lineup, and then we'll come back and give you the Tigers lineup. And finally, here come the Eupora Eagles. When the Eagles and the Tigers get together, you can throw away the record books. They're getting ready to do battle here on the Powell Street Gymnasium here in Winona, and we'll go straight to now the Eupora Eagles starting lineup. Coach Curtis Ford will start at the point guard, number 34. That's Gabe Yates, the senior. On one wing will be the veteran number 30, Larry Gaston. He's a senior. On the other wing will be number 25. That's John Powell, the junior. On the baseline will be number 31, Charles Morton, the senior. The other baseline will be Roger Brooks, number 42, the senior. Look for help from Lee Berryhill, Darren Embry, Calvin Robinson, Tony Hervey, and Douglas Oates. So for the Eupora Eagles, it'll be Yates, Gaston, Powell, Morton, and Brooks starting for Coach Curtis Ford. The Eupora Eagles are 3-3 on this young season. Now, for the homestanding Winona Tigers, Coach Billy Wells will start at the point guard, a 5'11 junior, number 33, Mark Hamer. On one wing will be number 21, the senior, Charles Forrest at 5'7". On the other wing will be the 6'1 senior, Roger Washington, Roger number 43. On one baseline will be number 45, the big 6'2 sophomore, Craig Elliott, and he's a good one. The other base will be number 42, Albert Fleming, a 6'2 senior who has really worked hard to get where he is. Big Albert, not really as natural an athlete as some of the other youngsters. He's worked his heart out, and he's gotten the shot that he's worked for. So starting for the Tigers will be Hamer, Forrest, Washington, Elliott, and Fleming. Now, there are going to be some other youngsters get a lot of playing action, and we're going to tell you about them. Number 35 will be a wingman, will be Kiefer Small, William Small. He's a 6'2 sophomore. Then little Andre Crowder will see some action on the wing. Andre, number 32, a 5'7 junior. Number 44 will be Donald Baker, a 6'1 senior on the base. And then a youngster getting a lot of action, a senior at both point and wing, will be number 34, James Butts, the 5'11 senior. That's these 2 starting lineups and a little bit of comments on Tiger basketball. As we said, Coach Wells told me this afternoon, will really be a challenge for him this year. But we expect great things out of Coach Billy Wells. And, you know, kind of like death in Texas, it's a sure thing almost that Billy Wells is going to win 20. I put the kiss of death on him last year. He won 26. I'm going to do it again this year. The Tigers will win 20. We'll be back with Tiger basketball. Pretty good crowd on hand here at Tiger Gymnasium. As we said earlier, the Eupora Eagle ladies defeated the Winona Tigers by some 5 points in the opening ball game. But we're set for the boys to get underway. The visiting Eupora Eagles will be dressed all in burgundy, maroon, trimmed in gray and white. The Tigers, the homestanding Tigers, will be dressed in the white tops and the red bottoms. So we're set for player introductions. Now for the Eupora Eagles, number 31 is going to be Charles Martin. Number 30 is Larry Gaston. Number 42 is Roger Brooks. Number 25 is John Powell. And number 34 is Gabe Yates. That's the Eupora Eagles starting lineup for tonight's basketball game. Eagles 3-3 on the year. Now for the homestanding Winona Tigers, Coach Billy Wells starting. Number 21 is Charles Forrest. Number 45 is Craig Elliott, a big sophomore. Number 33 is Mark Hamer. Number 42 is Albert Fleming. And number 43 is Roger Washington. That's the starting lineup for the Tigers, and we're set to get it on here at Tiger Gym in Winona. We're sorry you're not here. You missed a good girls game, and we look for this to be a good one. The Eagles have played 6 ball games. The Tigers have played 3. Eagles 3-3 on the year. Winona Tigers 2-1. Charles Martin will be going up against Greg Elliott for the Tigers. And we're underway. The ball is tapped way back, and Forrest comes up with it for the Tigers. Now gets it to Hamer as Hamer begins to work down court. No pressure at all. He'll work against Larry Gaston. Hamer holds up 2 fingers, now works down the left side, tries to get it inside to Elliott, has it slapped away and taken away by John Powers. Powers now to Gaston. Gaston on the dribble, works against Forrest, cross court now. To Morton. Morton gets it inside to Brooks, and the big Roger Brooks sticks it up and in. It's 2-0 Eupora early in the ball game. Hamer now begins to work for the Tigers. Right down the middle is cut off by Gaston. Now works the left side, looks inside, nowhere to go. Gets it instead to Forrest. Forrest on the dribble, gets it inside to Washington. His turnaround jump shot was no good. I beg your pardon. It was Albert Fleming. His shot was no good. The ball is out of bounds. It'll be played in by Tigers. Inbounds now to Washington. Washington looks inside. No place to go. Gets it back to Hamer. Hamer begins to work. Holds up 1 finger now. Works down the left side inside. Turnaround jump shot is no good by Elliott, and is taken off by Martin for the Eagles. So the Eagles come down court. Berryhill starting tonight in place of Gabe Yates. Berryhill now gets it to Gaston. Gaston down the left side. Can't get the shot off. Way back out front to Berryhill. Berryhill will slow it up. Working against Forrest down the right side in the corner to Powell. Powell holds it up. Now gets it inside. Nobody can get off a shot. Gaston from 15. In and good. Larry Gaston hits. And it's 4-0 Eupora early in the ball game. 6 minutes, 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hamer begins to work now for the Tigers against Larry Gaston. Hamer works down the right side, looks inside, nobody there. To Forrest at the top of the key, no shot. Still nowhere to go, needs some help. Gets across court now to Roger Washington. Washington holds it up and gets it back to Hamer. Hamer works down the right side, looks inside, nobody there. Needs some help, and we got a whistle and a walking violation called on Hamer. So turnover gives possession to the Eagles. Still a little bit hesitant about the numbers of some of the youngsters. We're not familiar with them as yet. The first game we've seen them play this year. Berryhill working for Eupora. Cross court to Gaston. Gaston works against Washington. No place to go. Cross court now to Berryhill. Deep in the corner to Powell. Can't get the shot off. Looks for help. His double team gets it all the way out to Berryhill. Cross to Gaston. Gaston still can't get in. Good defense from the Tigers. Powell going to take the jumper from about 12. In and good. And it's 6-0 Eupora. Tigers playing good defense that time, but Eupora very patient, worked the basketball and made the shot. Now Hamer begins to work again against Gaston to the top of the key. Now down the right side, gets it inside. The ball slapped away by Gaston and taken by John Powell. Powell to Berryhill. Berryhill begins to work again. Across the timeline is cut off by Forrest. Timeout Eupora. Timeout, the score 6-0 Eupora. Well, they came back and started a little early on us. James Forrest guilty of the foul. The ball possession will go to Eupora on the side. Larry Gaston will handle the inbound pass for the Eagles, gets it into Berryhill. Berryhill works against Forrest, is cut off by Elliott. Now gets it back to Gaston. Gaston all the way back out front to Berryhill. Berryhill in the corner to Powell. Powell to Martin. Deep inside. He's going to force the shot up, and it's in and good. Charles Martin with a beautiful move. With Eupora on top by 8. It's 8-zip with 4:50 left to play in the first quarter. Hamer now begins to work against Gaston. Works it down the left side of the key. Looks inside. Gets it inside to Elliott. The driving layup. The stuff. Big 6'2" sophomore stuffed it. Full court pressure now from the Tigers. The fans are going crazy on the stuff. Long down court pass to Martin at the top of the key, and he's going to have to hold it up. We told you that the big youngster, the sophomore, is going to be a good one. He brought some life into the Tigers now. It's 8-2 Eupora. Gaston cross court. In the corner to Berryhill. Berryhill back out to Gaston. Gaston from 20. No good. Rebound. Fought for and out of bounds. It'll belong to the Tigers. Beautiful pass that time inside from Hamer to Elliott, and he stuffed it. It's 8-2 Eupora. Down court now quickly is Hamer down the left side, is looking for help. Kiefer Small in the ball game now. Inside now to Fleming. His turnaround jumper is no good. Comes off to John Powell. Roger Washington on the bench getting a rest now for the Tigers. And the Eagles throw it away. The ball possession will go to the Winona Tigers. As now Hamer begins to work it. As we said, Kiefer Small, another 6'2" sophomore in the ball game, replacing Washington. Hamer down the left side, looks inside, no place to go. Now gets it to Forrest. Forrest around the top of the key. Gets it inside. The ball is slapped away and taken away by Morton. Gaston on the attack now for the Eagles. Looks for help. Is cut off by Small. Double team by Small and Forrest, but breaks it. Gets it across to Powell. Powell inside has the ball slapped away, and a foul inside on Roger Brooks. Brooks reaching over the shoulder that time of Fleming. Big Albert Fleming with good defensive position. Got the foul. So possession will go to the Tigers. They trail by 6. It's 8-2 with 3:17 left to play in the opening quarter. On the dribble now is Hamer down the left side. Cut off by Gaston. Looks inside. Has to come back out to Forrest at the top of the key. Forrest can't get the shot off. Now works down the right side. Picked up by Powell. Cut off. Now outside to Hamer again. Hamer starts to work the left side. No place there. In the corner now to Elliott. Drives the baseline. His shot is back out to Hamer. Hamer's inside to Kiefer Small, and is stolen away by Berryhill, and the Eagles have it. In the corner now to Powell. Cross court to Gaston. Gaston down to the baseline. Gets his shot off. No good. Rebound fought for. High into the rafters is Mark Hamer to pull it down. So Hamer really got up and got after that one. It's 8-2 Eupora with 2:30 left to play in the opening quarter. Hamer down the left side. Gaston going with him every step. Looks for help. Now gets it back out to Charles Forrest. Off the pick from Kiefer Small. Going to take it himself from about 6. No good. Rebound. Elliott. His shot is up. No good. Rebound is fought for inside. We've got a tie basketball. Elliott had the shot. It wouldn't drop for him. And in good defensive work from Albert Fleming inside, resulting in the tie basketball. However, on alternating possessions, the first possession will go to Eupora. Tigers are going to be in full court pressure. Ball is partially blocked and taken away by Hamer inside to Forrest. Forrest to Small. Small shot is in and good. Kiefer Small runs it home. It's 8-4 with 2 minutes. Long down court pass to Powell. Breaks a press. His shot from 12. In and out. No good. Rebound. Fleming. The Tigers are beginning to roll. Now to Hamer. Hamer on the dribble now. Working with Small and Forrest out front. Now Hamer down the left side. No place to go there. Looks inside. Comes back out to Forrest instead. Forrest around the top of the key. No place to go there. Looks for help. Finally gets it to Hamer. Hamer's guarded closely by Gaston. Now Hamer again backs out. Holds up the number of fingers to play. He wants to run. Looks for help. Gets it inside. The ball is slapped away and out of bounds. It'll belong to the Eupora Eagles. Good defensive play inside for the Eagles on the part of Morton and Rogers. Roger Washington back into the ball game, replacing Albert Fleming. Fleming going to get a little rest. Gaston double team, gets it down to Martin. Martin gets it to Powell. Powell back out to Gaston. Gaston cross court to Barry Hill. The Eagles will set it up again. And we've got a 3-second violation, a lane violation. So possession will go to the Tigers on the side with 1:15 left in the opening quarter. It's 8-4 Eupora. Hamer now again begins to work the ball down. No pressure at all from Eupora. Hamer down the left side. The sophomore looks inside, gets it to Elliott in the corner, back out. Hamer from about 15, good. Mark Hamer bombs it in. It's an 8-6 ball game. Tigers coming back. And Hamer, high into the rafters on defense, blocks the shot, and it's out of bounds. Fantastic defensive play from Mark Hamer. A lot of effort that time. It'll pay off as the Tigers get possession under their own basket. As Powell tried to make the down-court pass, Hamer got up and blocked it and went off of Powell's shoulder out of bounds. Barry Hill out of the ball game now, and Gabe Yates in to replace him. In the corner now to Kiefer Small. Small back to Hamer. Hamer begins to work again for the Tigers. Now holds up one finger to indicate the offense. In the corner to Forrest for a 20-footer. It's no good. Rebound fought for. The Eagles come out with it with 42 seconds. It's 8-6 Eupora. Gabe Yates going to slow it down as he's cut off. Now gets it long. Down court pass to Gaston in the corner. Larry going to take it from 15. In and good. Larry Gaston hits. And it's a 10-6 ball game with 26 seconds left in it. Tigers in all probability will go for one shot. 10-6. Eupora leads by 4. Hamer cross court now to Small. Small to Elliott. Elliott's shot is no good, and he says he's guilty of the violation. Small had the shot, did not take it. Instead went to Craig Elliott, and Craig moved to pivot foot before he got the shot off. So Eupora will get possession with 14 seconds as Gabe Yates is double teamed deep in the corner, looks for help. Long down court pass to Martin. Martin with 7 seconds, going to take it from 12, in and out, no good. Rebound, Kiefer Small, and that's going to run out the end of the first quarter. It's 10-6. Eagles will be back. 10-6 Eagles as we start the second quarter. Possession will go to the Winona Tigers on the side. Kiefer Small will handle the inbound pass. See another new face in the Eupora lineup. Looked like it might be Darren Embry, and that's exactly who it is. Embry in the ball game now. Small in possession gets it to Hamer, and Hamer begins to work against Larry Gaston. Hamer down the right side, can't get in. Cross court to Forrest from the top of the key. Jumper, in and good. And Charles Forrest with a good touch lays it in. It's a 10-8 ball game. Full court pressure. The Eagles break it with Gaston to the top of the key and has to back out as Washington cut him off. Now back out to Gabe Yates. Yates works down the right side, looks for help, gets it in the corner now to Embry. Embry has no place to go with it as he's cut off by Small. Ball almost thrown away, but the Eagles retain possession out front as Gabe Yates comes up with it. Cross to Gaston. Gaston looks for help, no place to go. Now to Powell in the corner. John starts to get in, can't get the shot off, throws it away. Got a foot race for it, and Charles Forrest behind the back dribbled and didn't let it get away from him. Charles Forrest with a beautiful behind-the-back dribble, completely lost Gabe Yates, but could not retain possession of the basketball, and it got away from him. So good defense from Gabe and good offense from Charles Forrest, and on the driving layup that time, Morton is fouled by Craig Elliott. Elliott picks up his first personal foul. That will put Morton on the line, shooting 2. As Gaston took it, came all the way down the middle with it, fed it off to Morton, and on the driving layup, he was fouled by Elliott. So, Big Charles Morton on the line, shooting 2. First one is up, in and out, no good. It's 10-8. Again, Morton ready. Free throw is up, in and good. It's 11-8 now as the Tigers move on to the attack. Hamer on the dribble, works against Larry Gaston. Now down the right side, works, no place to go, holds it up, looks inside, no place there, gets it back out to Forrest, who works against Gabe Yates. Still no place to go, back out to Hamer again. Hamer down the right side, gonna stop, can't get the shot off, looks inside, nobody there. Again, back to Forrest, beautiful defense. Now inside to Washington for the layup. Beautiful pass from Charles Forrest, and Washington got it as the Eagles were playing excellent defense. Forrest got a small opening and made it. And we've got a foul now going to be called on Kiefer Small as he was blocking out on Gabe Yates. So it'll belong to the Eagles on the side. It's 11-10, a one-point ball game. Deep in the corner now, Yates is double teamed. Got to have some help. Has the ball out of bounds. And they're going to give it to the Eagles. It will belong to the Eagles. Looked like Gabe was in a lot of trouble. One of the Tigers slapped it out. So Charles Morton handles the inbound pass, gets it to Yates, who gets it back to Gaston. Gaston right down the middle is cut off a Hamer. In the corner now to Embry. Embry on the drive, has to get it back outside to Gaston. Now Gaston to Gabe Yates. Yates toss to Gaston. Gaston works the top of the key now to Yates for a 15-footer. In and good. Gabriel Yates hits. And it's a three-point game at 13-10. Eagles. Hamer now on the offense for the Tigers. Works it across the timeline. Down the right side. The top of the key. Inside the Elliott. Ball is slapped away and out of bounds. It'll belong to the Winona Tigers. Pass, live pass inside. Elliott got a hand on it. Then Morton got a hand on it. Went out of bounds off Morton. Tigers on it. Quickly into Elliott. His shot is blocked by Gabe Yates. Gets the rebound. Sticks it up. No good. Beautiful effort that time from Yates on the block. Now, Gabe Yates handling the basketball. Is double teamed by Forrest. Gets across to Gaston. And the Eagles break the press. In the corner to Powell. Is open from 15. Short. No good. Gets his own rebound. Now Forrest comes out with it for the Tigers. Hamer works now for the Tigers. Right down the middle, now down the right side. Looks for help. Nobody there. Cross court to Elliott. Has it slapped away. Taken away by Gates. It's got 2-on-2. Yates going to take it from the top of the key. In and out. No good. And rebound to Hamer. 13-10 with 5 minutes left to play in the half. Hamer working right down the middle. Now across to the left side. Looks for help. No place to go there. Holding the basketball up. Gets it inside to Washington. A driving layup. No good. Rebound. Kiefer Small. In and good. Washington with a beautiful move. It just wouldn't drop for him. His buddy Small had to back him up. So it's a 13-12 ball game as Gaston on the attack for the Eagles. Free throw line jumper. No good. Rebound fought for. Out of bounds belongs to the Eagles. Good hustle that time on the part of Big Craig Elliott and a heads-up play by John Powell, keeping Elliott from getting to the basketball. So the Eagles will play it under the Tiger basket. Long outlet pass now to Gabriel Yates, and the Eagles are going to slow it down and set everything up. It's 13-12 with 4:30. Gaston to Powell in the corner. No place to go there. Back out to Gaston. Gaston cross court to Yates in the corner to Embry. No place to go there, and back out to Yates. Eagles handle the ball extremely well. Two well-coached basketball teams. In the corner again to Embry. He tries to drive on Small, lays it up. No good. Rebound is fought for. Morton comes out with it. His driving layup is no good. Fought for, and Washington comes out with it. So the Tigers keep it alive until Roger Washington can draw it down. Now on the attack will be Hamer down the left side. He's cut off by Gaston. Gets it inside to Washington. They turn him loose. He lays it up and in. Washington got away from his man, and for the first time this evening, the Tigers lead by a score of 14-13. John Powell handles for the Eagles down the left side. Looks for help from Larry Gaston. Now back out to Gabriel Yates, and the Eagles will set it up. Gates to Gaston on the left side. Now back to Gates, and again to Gaston as they play keep away. Gaston's going to take it from about 15. Bingo! Larry Gaston lays it in. It's 15-14. We told you this will be a barn burner. If you're not here, shame on you. Hamer again works for the Tigers down the left side. Gets it to Small underneath Washington. They turn him loose. He missed it. Small rebounds, can't get it. Ball is on the ground, and Embry comes out with it. Ball is long down court to Yates. His driving layup, no good. Rebound Morton underneath, no good. And we finally got a foul on Keith Small. Small picks up his second personal. And there was a whole lot of action going on there. It's extremely difficult to describe. Andre Crowder coming in the ball game now, replacing Charles Forrest on a wing for the Tigers. Basketball possession to Eupora under their own basket. Gaston, a long outlet pass to Gates. Gates to Gaston. His shot no good. Rebound fought for inside. It's out of bounds. And will belong to Eupora under their own basket. Again, Gaston gets it out to Embry. Embry to Yates, top of the key, cross to Gaston. He'll take it from about 18. It's in and good. Larry Gaston beginning to heat up. And Eupora builds back out a 3-point lead at 17-14. Hamer now works it down for the Tigers. Double team. Ball's on the floor, but Hamer retains possession, gets it to Andre Crowder around the left side. He has it taken away. Now down to Morton. Morton on the driving layup. It's in and good. Good defensive play that time by the Eagles. Now Hamer has it. Tigers find themselves trailing by 5 in a hurry after they had once gained the lead. Hamer down the left side, looks for help, no place to go. We've got a whistle. They say Hamer's dragging his foot, so a traveling violation and possession will go to the Eagles. 2:09 left to play in the first half, 19-14 Eagles. Gaston now works it across the timeline, drives inside against Washington, going to take it from about 12. Larry Gaston will fill it up if you give him that kind of shots, and that's just what he did. It's 21-14. Eagles by 7. James Butts taking the jersey off, getting ready to come in for the Tigers. Hamer down the left side, no place to go there. In the corner to Crowder, and it's off his hands and out of bounds. It'll belong to the Eagles. Tigers are going to have to pick up a little composure now as James Butts coming into the ball game now. As is Donald Baker. Tigers substituting real freely here. You've got a double team going on. The ball is trapped in the corner. The Tigers almost came up with it. Now we finally got a foul called, and it's on Andre Crowder. Crowder picks up his first personal foul. Ball possession to the Eagles. No, it'll be 1-1. The Eagles are now in 1-1. So we'll walk to the other end of the court. And Charles Morton will be on the line shooting the 1-1. It's 21-14 now as Eupora has built up a 7-point lead. Morton's first free throw, short, no good. Rebound Washington. Washington looks for help, gets it off to James Butts now. The senior is in the ball game at point guard. Butts begins to work against Larry Gaston. Backs in, now works down the right side. No place to go there. Cross court to Crowder. Crowder can't get the shot off. Now going to take it anyway. It's partially blocked. And the foul is going to be called on Roger Brooks, his second. Tigers still not in the 1-1, so ball possession on the side to the Tigers. However, I beg your pardon. Crowder's fouled in the act of shooting, so the little junior will go to the line shooting 2. Andre Crowder. Crowder's first trip to the line tonight. His first free throw is up. In and out, no good. He gets 2. Fouled in the act of shooting. 21-14 with 1:19 left to play in the half. Eupora leads the Winona Tigers. Crowder's next free throw in and good. As Andre Crowder connects on 1 out of 2. Full court pressure with the Tigers. Gabriel Yates handles it without too much trouble. Now going to slow it down. Yates on the dribble way outside is cut off by Crowder. Inside now to Morton. Now to Gaston in the corner. Gaston begins to work against Kiefer Small. Now cross court to Embry, who's out front. Now back to Gaston on the left side. Gaston can't get in. Works it around the right side. Cross court to Gabe Yates. Yates back to Gaston. Gaston wants to take it from about 15. Bingo, Larry Gaston hotter than the depot stove. That's 12 points for him here in the first quarter, for the first half. 23-15 with 43 seconds left to play. Butts works against Gaston now. That is foul by Gabe Yates. Yates went for the steal, did not get it. Ball possession to the Tigers on the side. Keith Small will handle the inbounds pass, gets it to Crowder. Crowder moves it into the corner, can't get in. Now gets it to Butts deep in the corner. Butts is double teamed. Back to Crowder. If he's open for a 10-footer, no good. Rebound tipped up, no good. Rebound's tipped out of bounds off the hands of the Eagles. It'll belong to the Tigers with 28 seconds left to play. James Butts will handle the inbounds pass for the Tigers. There's the slap, the break. Kiefer Small open in the corner. Now to Butts, who'll take it from about 10. It's short, no good. Rebound is fought for. Eagles come out with it. Gaston quickly down court now. Going to slow it down as Butts cuts him off. Now going to take it from 15. No good. Rebound fought for. Gabe Yates sticks it back up. No good. fought for again inside. It's out of bounds. It'll belong to the white shirts of Winona. 9 seconds left in the half. Winona got time maybe to get off one shot. Butts quickly down with 8 seconds. Now going to have to hurry down to 6. Butts going to take the driving layup. No good. Rebound, no good. And that's going to run out the end of the half. Tremendous move by Butts. It just would not drop for him. That's how we end up first half. 23 Eagles, 15 Tigers. We're just some moments away from the start of the second half of this ball game between Winona and Eupora. We'll give you some quick first half stats, which finds the Eagles leading by a score of 23-15. For the Eagles, Larry Gaston filled it up. He had 6 field goals for a total of 12 points. Charles Morton had 5 points on 2 field goals and 1 free throw. And then Gabe Yates and John Powell and Roger Brooks had 2 points apiece. For the Tigers, scoring pretty well balanced. Kiefer Small came off the bench and picked up 4. Roger Washington with 4. Then Mark Hamer, Charles Forrest, Craig Elliott with 2 apiece. The only free throw the Tigers shot all night long, Andre Crowder was 1 for 2, so Crowder with 1 point. So nobody totally dominated the scoring for Winona. 4 apiece for Small and Washington, 2 apiece for Hamer, Forrest, and Elliott, and 1 for Andre Crowder. So that's the scoring here at halftime in a 15-23 ball game. The Eagles leading as we're about set to start second half action. 23-15, Eagles by 8 as we're set to get underway from Tiger Gym here on Powell Street in Winona. Ball possession as we start the second half will belong to the Eupora Eagles. They also own an 8-point lead. Larry Gaston will handle the inbounds pass for the Eagles. There's the break. It's into John Powell. Powell gets it back to Gabe Yates, and Yates begins to work down the center of the court into the offensive end. Into the corner now to John Powell. No place to go there. All the way back out to Gaston to the top of the key. Left side to Yates. Yates holds it up. Is cut off by Elliott. Now gets it back and begins to work again. Now to Gabe Yates. Yates works around the outside. Cross court to Gaston in the corner to Morton. Morton back to Gaston. Now to Powell at the top of the key. Can't get his shot off. And looks like he drug the pivot foot. Oh, we got a... I'm not sure what he called. Nevertheless, possession goes to the Winona Tigers. Hamer now begins to work. He's got Washington, Forrest, Elliott, and Fleming in there with him. Hamer down the right side. Begins to work, looks for help. No place to go there. He's going to have to get some help. Now he finally gets it to Washington. Washington at the top of the key. Inside now. Turnaround jumper by Fleming is in and good. Big Albert bombs it in, and it's a 6-point game at 23-17. Now down the left side is Gaston. Gets it back to Gabe Yates. Now Yates back to Gaston. Cross court to Powell. Powell fakes a shot in the corner to Gabe Yates. He's cut off by Washington. Now back outside around the top of the key. Gabe Yates going to take his time, try to set it up. In the corner to Powell. Powell begins to work against Elliott. Now in the corner to Morton. Morton is cut off by Washington. We've got a whistle. And we've got a foul called on Morton inside. Or rather on Brooks. That's his 3rd. And that'll bring Embry off the bench in a hurry. Darren Embry for Morton. Morton, their big man inside. I mean for Brooks, I beg your pardon. Hamer now on the dribble for the Tigers is cut off by Gabriel Yates. Begins to work down the right side. Inside now to Elliott. His turnaround jumper in front is short. No good. Rebound is fought for. It's on the floor, and Gabe Yates comes out with it. Elliott had the shot. Simply wouldn't drop for him. Now Yates is double teamed by Forrest and Washington. Now gets it across to Gaston. He's cut off by Elliott. Now back out to Gabe Yates in the corner to Gaston. Gaston back out to Embry. Embry in the corner to Gabriel Yates. Yates is cut off by Washington. Cross court to Gaston. Gaston going to put it up from about 15. Bounces around. No good. Rebound Morton. His shot is up. It's partially blocked, but there's a whistle inside. And we could not see who got the foul. Looked like he might have called it on Elliott. Yes, it is. Craig Elliott picked up his 2nd personal. And that will bring Morton to the line where he will be shooting 2 shots. Foul in the act of shooting. First free throw is short, no good. They'll play this one. It's 23-17. Eagles by 6 with 5:57 left to play in the third quarter. Morton again from the line. Big youngster sticks it up. It's in and good. Washington handles the inbound pass for the Tiger. Gets it to Hamer. Hamer going to work against Gabe Yates. Backs it into the offensive end. Yates on the floor now. Now regains his footing and back on defense. Hamer gets it to Forrest, and Forrest is fouled by Gabe Yates. No, I beg your pardon. That's Morton. Morton did not have possession and blocked out on little Charles Forrest. So possession to the Tigers on the side. Roger Washington will handle the inbounds pass for the White Shirts. Now gets it into Hamer. Hamer begins to work against Yates. Backs it into the top of the key now down the right side. Looks inside for Elliott. The big sophomore drops it in. Elliott with 2. We got loose inside. Beautiful pass, and he dropped it in. Gaston and Gabe Yates working it down for the Eagles. They handle it out front now to Embry. Embry holds it up, gets it back to Yates. Yates in the corner to Powell. Powell wants to get the shot off and can't. Back outside to Yates, or rather to Gaston. In the corner again to Powell. Powell wants to take it and won't from deep in the corner. Now to Gabe Yates in the corner to Embry. No place to go there. He's going to take it anyway from about 12. It's no good. Elliott high in the rafters to pull it in. Gets it out to Forrest now as the Eagles, or rather the Tigers, begin to work. Forrest, Hamer, right down the middle now, backs in against Yates and works the right side. Looks in the middle, nobody there. Now gets it to Washington, top of the key. Cross court to Forrest. Forrest is cut off by Gaston. Now back to the top of the key, looks for help, gets it to Hamer. Tigers will set up and start all over again. 24-19 you score. Eagles leading. Washington has it, top of the key, can't get the shot. Now to Fleming, who'll take it from about 8 feet. No good. Tip up by Elliott is no good. Elliott gets it again, drives to the basket, and lays it in. Beautiful move from the big sophomore, Craig Elliott. He kept it alive and finally got it in. It's a 3-point game. The Eagles leading by 3. Larry Gaston almost lost it out of bounds, but managed to control it. Kiefer Small getting set to come in now for the Tigers. Out front now, Yates cross to Powell, now back to Morton, now to Powell in the corner, rather to Yates in the corner on the dribble, and they're going to get it back to Gaston out front. Larry, the senior, gets it cross court now to Morton. Morton handles it. Now to Embry in the corner to Gaston. Gaston is guilty of walking. He drug the pivot foot. Travel violation will give ball possession to the Tigers. Hamer going to come in now to give Roger Washington a rest, or rather keep a smile in to give Roger Washington a rest. Small gets it to Hamer, and Mark Hamer works against Gabe Yates. Hamer down the right side, no place there. Inside, the ball is slapped away. It'll belong to the Tigers. As Hamer tried to get it to big Craig Elliott inside, the big 6'2 sophomore, who's suddenly coming alive here for the Tigers. Hamer into Small. Small won't take it. Now Hamer from the corner, in and out, no good. Would not stay down for Mark Hamer. Eagles with the rebound and a 3-point lead. Cross court to Yates. Yates begins to work. He's cut off by Elliott. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left as they move it all the way around the corner. Now back out to Embry. Embry holds it up. Good defense for the Tigers. 2 real well-coached defensive ball club. Gaston's going to take the baseline jumper. It's no good. And Hamer up for the rebound. Hamer begins to work now against Gabe Yates. Now down the left side, no place to go there. Now the ball is slapped away by Gaston. Gaston on the breakaway. It's a foot race. Larry Gaston for the driving layup. In and good. Patience for the Eagles. They just kept playing defense and it paid off for them. They have a 5-point lead now. Hamer on the drive down the left side. Now Forrest free in the corner for the 12-foot jumper. No good. Rebound Morton. Back out to Gabe Yates. Yates going to hold it up as the Tigers get back in a hurry. Now Gaston from the corner, no good. Rebound, Hamer for the Tigers. 26-21, Eupora leads with 2:15 left to play in the third quarter. Hamer on the dribble again, works it down the right side, looks for help. Is cut off by Yates, has the ball slapped away, trying to get it inside to Fleming. Again, the Eagles come out with it. Down court pass to Martin. His shot is blocked. They're taking a call, a foul on Elliott. Elliott almost had possession, but not quite. Anyway, Martin and Elliott collided. And Charles Martin going to go to the line, shooting two, as he was fouled in the act of shooting. 5-point Eupora Eagle lead here with 1:59 left to go in the basketball game. Or rather in the third quarter, I beg your pardon. On the line is Martin. First free throw is up, short, no good. But Martin ready again. Second shot, no good. Rebound Tigers as Albert Fleming comes out with it. Now Hamer begins to work. Moves it into the forecourt. Gets it to Charles Forrest. Forrest holds it up. It's cut off by Gabe Yates and has the ball taken away. Now Forrest takes it away. Now throws it to Gaston, and Gaston starts down court with it. Gaston going to take it himself from about 15. Bingo, Larry Gaston. Timeout Tigers, 28. Eagles, 21. Tigers. 1:28 left in the third quarter as time back in, and Hamer begins to work down the right side. Gets it inside to Keith Small for a little 5-foot jumper, and Small hits it. It's a 5-point Eagle lead. Gabe Yates working now. I hope his mother doesn't mind me calling him Gabe. They probably call him Gabriel. He's been a friend of mine for the last 2 or 3 years. I've always called him Gabe. Back out now to Embry. Back to Gaston. Gaston on the dribble to John Powell. Powell is cut off by Forrest as the ball almost slapped away. Quick hands of Gabriel Yates. Retains possession for the Eagles. Yates dribbling now. Gets across court to Embry. Embry looking for help. Gets it out to Gaston. 42 seconds now left on the clock. Eagles going to play for the last shot. John Powell handles it. Gets it to Embry. Almost slapped away. It's out of bounds. Will belong to the Eagles. Quick hands that time from Forrest and Hamer. Yates now handles the basketball for the maroon-shirted Eagles. Pass inside is stolen away by Kiefer Small. So with 26 seconds left, the Tigers come up with it. They, in all probability, will play for the last shot as Hamer works against Elliott. Now gets it inside to Elliott. His shot is partially blocked. Tip up, no good. Beautiful play inside by Martin. Martin almost slips. Ball is on the floor. Everybody's after. The Eagles come up with it with 5 seconds. Gaston going to take it himself from way out. It's no good. And they get another shot off by John Powell, and that's no good. Happening in a hurry. 28-23 at the end of 3. Eagles leading. Eagles leading as we start the fourth quarter from Winona. Gaston gets it in to Embry. Embry is cut off and now needs help and gets it out to Gabriel Yates. Eagles are going to play a little bit more conservative, looks like, as they're a veteran ball club. Yates now in the corner to Embry. Embry looks for help, has the ball slapped away and out of bounds. It'll belong to the Eagles. We're in the last quarter with the Eagles leading 28-23. Gabriel Yates on the dribble now, handles for the Eagles. Cross court to Gaston in the corner for Powell from 15 foot. Jumper is in and good. John Powell heard from his 4th point of the night. Hamer now begins to work. It's a 30-23 ball game. Hamer down the right side. No place to go there. Inside to Small. This inside to Elliott. But we've got a flag. Got a whistle on the play. Got a foul on number like 31 on Morton. So that will put Albert Fleming on the line for his first time this evening. He'll be shooting 2. First free throw is long, no good. It's only the second Tiger who's been at the line all night long. Alondre Crowder went in the first half. Second free throw, in and good. So it's a 24 for the Tigers, 30 for the Eagles. Martin will handle it. 6-point Eagle lead. Yates has it, full court pressure now from the Tigers. Long down court pass to Embry. He tries to drive, gets it to Morton. Morton's shot is up, no good. We've got a foul called inside, and it's going to be on Albert Fleming. Fleming picks up his first personal. Ball possession to the Eagles under their own basket. They own a 6-point lead. They own the basketball. And we're in the last quarter. Yates now on a dribble for the Eagles. Begins to work. Gets it to Gaston. He'll take it from about 20. No good. Rebound, Kiefer Small. Hammer now begins to work. Tigers want to get back in this one. They got to get some scoring going. Inside to Fleming. Fleming's turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound is fought for. Elliott comes out with it. He sticks it up. No good. Rebound tipped up, no good. And somebody finally came out with it. Got a walking call against Morton. So the ball will go to the Tigers. Tremendous effort on the part of young men on both ball clubs that time. Tigers finally came out with it. Morton got possession and couldn't maintain his balance. Into the ball game now comes Roger Brooks, another big boy for Eupora at about 6'3", replacing John Powell. So these Eagles looking for rebounding strength. In the corner now to Small. Small deeper in the corner to Hamer. Hamer will bring it out and set up all over again. Calls for play number 1. Looks for help. Gets it to Small from about 12 feet. No good. Rebound to Brooks. Brooks quickly to Yates. Yates down field quickly and gets the ball across court to Embry. Now the post is in our way and we'll do our best to keep up with it. Yates on the drive is cut off by Forrest. Gets it cross court to Morton, who will take it from deep in the corner, and he guns it in. So the Eagles beginning to move out a little bit. It's now an 8-point ball game. Hamer comes down, looks for help, no place to go inside. Gets it to Forrest in the corner. Forrest on the dribble now. Works it round to the top of the key to Hamer. Hamer begins to back out. Now begins to work down the left side. Looks inside for Fleming. Can't get it to him. Now to Small. Now to Elliott, who's short jumper. No good. Rebound Fleming. Fought for inside. And we've got a foul call on Brooks. Foul is called on Brooks. Greg Elliott simply can't seem to buy a shot here this evening. He made some beautiful moves inside. They just won't drop for him. Small gets it into Hamer with 5:40 left to play in a basketball game, an 8-point Eupora lead. Hamer down the right side. They turn him loose. He can't take the shot from there. Looks for help. Now gets it to Small. Cross court to Forrest. Forrest can't get the shot off as Gaston's all over him. Now to Hamer. Hamer will begin to work again. Two good defensive ball clubs in action. Hamer looks for help. The ball slapped away and picked up by Larry Gaston. Gets it across to Gabe Yates, who drives right down the middle, across to Martin. His shot is blocked, but we're going to get a foul call on Elliott. Elliott's third personal foul. And that will put Morton on the line. First free throw in and good. Roger Washington comes in the ball game, replacing Albert Fleming now for the Tigers. Morton on the line again, sticks it up. In and good, 2 out of 2. It's a 10-point lead now for Eupora with 5 minutes left to play in the basketball game. As Hamer begins to work down the left side. Now gets it inside to Elliott. His turnaround jumper still won't fall. A tip up won't go. Tip up again won't go. Now Small sticks it up and in. Good effort that time from Small. 8-point Eupora lead as Gabe Yates handles the basketball for the Eagles. They handle a press without too much trouble. These youngsters from Eupora are veterans. In the corner to Morton. Back out now to Gaston. Eagles are going to play keep away a little while with 4 minutes now. Morton starts to drive, has the ball slapped away, and it's a jump ball in the corner. Now Andre Crowder coming in for the Tigers, replacing Charles Forrest. Ball possession goes to the Tigers on the alternating possession rule. Hamer begins to dribble it. 4:29 left to play. Eagles with an 8-point lead. Tigers with a chance to cut it to 6. As Hamer comes down the left side, begins to look inside. Nobody there. Now gets to Crowder. Crowder around the top of the key. Had the shot, wouldn't take it. Now gets it to Kiefer Small. Small holds it up inside to Washington. A turnaround jumper. In and good. Good touch that time from Big Roger. And it finally rolled in. Gaston is double teamed. Looks for help. Ball is slapped away. Gaston comes up with it. And we've got a foul call. It'd have to be on Gaston as he was double teamed in the corner. And Gaston guilty of the foul. He knew it. Did about the only thing he could do. Tremendous defense that time from the Tigers. Looked like Crowder and Small. I may have missed it at the time, but two of the Tigers all over him. Now Hamer, with the Tigers with a chance to cut it to 4. Hamer at the top of the key, lobs it inside to Elliott. He drops it in. Big Craig Elliott gets another point, and we've got a 4-point game. Full court pressure really bothering the Eagles, but however, Hamer's going to be called for the foul. So Hamer picks up his first personal. And the looks like the Eagles are going to be in 1-1. Both ball clubs now in a 1-1. On the line is going to be Morton, Charles Morton, shooting the 1-1. Free throw is up, no good, but we've got a whistle. Apparently we had a lane violation. So he'll get to shoot him over again. Still has 1-1. That one won't count against him. Next free throw, in and good. Can't give him that many chances. I don't care what color shirt you have on. It's now a 5-point lead. The Tigers at one time had cut it to 4 and had ball possession, but the Eagles hang on. And again, Morton rams it in, so we're back to a 6-point lead. As Morton has canned 4 free throws in a row. He is 6 out of 7 for the evening from the free throw line. Hamer works against Gabe Yates. Now lobs it inside to Elliott, who gets it off to Small, who tries to pass it inside, has it slapped away, but comes out with it. Now gets it outside to Hamer, as the Tigers really trying to work it inside. Small has it at the free throw line. Now gets it to Hamer, and he walked to the basketball game. Could not quite get possession. 36-30, Eagles lead with 3:19 left to play. Timeout. Tigers, it's 36-30. Eupora Eagles on a 6-point lead and 3 minutes 19 seconds left to play in the basketball game. Even more important, the Eupora Eagles own the basketball. Charles Morton will handle the inbounds pass. Gets it into Gaston. Gaston is double teamed by Crowder and Small. Gets it to Morton. Morton going to drive right down the middle. Going to take it himself from about 10, and it's in and good. So Charles Morton gunned it in. And it's a 38-30 game as the Eagles moved out to an 8-point lead with 3 minutes left to play. Hamer from the right side. Andre Crowder gets the jump shot off. Beautiful shot and a beautiful move from Andre Crowder. Quickly down court now. Morton from the top of the key again. Sticks it up. No good. Rebound. Big Craig Elliott comes down with it. It's a 6-point Eagle lead. The Tigers have the basketball with 2:40 left to play. Hamer quickly down on the attack now. The Tigers from the right side looks for help. No place to go. Now gets it to Small. Small through Crowder. Crowder can't get the shot off. Needs help. Gets it to Roger Washington. Now to Hamer way out. Tigers are going to have to move toward the basket. Time running is their biggest enemy. Now I get it to Kiefer Small at the top of the key. Inside to Washington. The ball slapped away and out of bounds. It'll belong to the Eagles. Beautiful defense that time on the Eagles. John Powell broke up the pattern that the Tigers had running, and Eagles came up with it. Gaston right down the middle. Against to work. Against Andre Crowder. Cross court. Now deep in the corner to Morton. Now back out to Powell. Now the four-corner offense and the stall for the Eagles. Gaston back outside. Yates is going to take it from about 20. It's no good. Morton rebounds, no good. Rebound, Craig Elliott for the Tigers. I don't understand why Eupora would be shooting this late in the ball game when all he had to do was hold it. Timeout, Tigers, 38-32. Just simply tell you that these are two great basketball teams. I mean, they're not going to end up winning a state championship. I don't mean that. But this is a very competitive basketball game between both schools. 6-point difference right here at this time. We're playing in the Tigers' home court. Eagles have played 6 games, while the Tigers, this is their fourth game, while it's the Eagles' seventh game. Two very evenly matched teams. Nobody with a real giant in there. Nobody with a big gun, so to speak, even though Larry Gaston has had a hot hand shooting tonight. This is just a real good basketball game. Kids early in the season, some of them have been on the football teams and still having a little trouble getting rid of those football muscles, and they'll get better as time goes on. As they work together and play, they'll get better as time goes on. And I look for the next basketball game from Eupora to really be a barn burner. Time back in now as Hamer begins to work with 1:44 left on the clock. Hamer outside, no place to go, gets it to Andre Crowder. Crowder, Embry has him, now back out to Hamer. Now inside to Elliott. His turnaround jumper is no good. Rebound up, no good. Fleming tips twice, no good. Washington tips, no good. Small tips, no good. And the Winona Tigers got about 6 tips at it and couldn't get it to fall. And I don't exaggerate at all. They were really up there on the boards and couldn't get it to fall. Full court pressure being applied by the Tigers. And Kiefer Small, guilty of the foul, is third. So we'll walk to the other end of the court. Not sure who's going to the line. Looks like Gabe Yates. That's correct. Gabriel Yates will be on the line. He'll be shooting the 1-and-1. First free throw is up, in and out, no good. Rebound, Andre Crowder. Crowder now to Hamer. Hamer begins to work right down the middle. Moves in the forecourt, now drives in the corner. Wants to get the shot off. Can't. Now inside to Small. His turnaround jumper is no good. Rebound, Washington, up and in. Washington dropped it in and was fouled in the act of shooting. Did not catch who the foul was on. I think it was on John Powell. If so, that will be his first. And Roger Washington will go to the line. He has 8 points thus far, a chance to pick up his 9th. Down to a 4-point game now. Washington makes this one, it'll be down to 3. Free throw is up. It's a 3-point game. Eagles full court pressure now from the Tigers. Ball is across to Gabe Yates. Yates on the drive and slows it down with 58 seconds left. Eagles are going to slow it down. Andre Crowder applying the pressure now to Gaston. Gaston has it. Gets it cross court to Yates with 45 seconds, and we got a foul called on Andre Crowder. Crowder guilty of the foul. It's about all the Tigers can do at this point. They're down by 3 with 45 seconds left to play. That's going to put Gabriel Yates on the line. He missed his last opportunity. He'll be shooting 1-and-1. A deep breath, the free throw is up. No good. Rebound, Tigers, as Washington comes down with it. Now gets it to Hamer with 40 seconds. Hamer quickly down court now, across the timeline. Behind the back dribble. Hamer tries to throw it across court. It gets through Washington's hand and gets out of bounds. Hamer surprised everybody. He made a beautiful play. The man was open under the basket. 34 seconds left. 38-35. Eupora timeout. Eagles by 3. 4 seconds left in the ball game. Eupora Eagles have ball possession. They also have a 3-point lead. They'll be playing the ball in under their own basket. Charles Morton will handle the inbounds pass. Gets it to Larry Gaston, and he is fouled by Charles Washington. 32 seconds left as they'll walk to the other end of the court, and Gaston will go to the free throw line. Only the first foul on Roger Washington. 3-point game. Larry Gaston's a good one. He's a veteran. The Eupora Eagles senior fires it up. It's long, no good. Rebound is fought for, and the Eagles come out with it. Gabe Yates comes out with it. He is double teamed and fouled by Washington. Time now, 26 seconds left on the clock. Larry Gaston missed. That's what the Tigers were looking for, but his Eagle mates came out with a rebound. As Morton slapped it, kept it alive, and then Gabriel Yates came out with it. Yates on the line now. Shooting 2. He's missed his last 2. 26 seconds, a 3-point Eagle lead. The free throw is up, in and good. It's a 4-point Eagle lead. Yates gets the bonus now. So he was into the 1-and-1. This one could very well put it out of reach. The free throw is up, in and good. Timeout, Eupora, 40-35 Eagles. Mark Hamer works the ball the entire length of the court for the Tigers. They got the shot off, but the Eagles came down with it now with 15 seconds left to play as Gaston in possession is fouled by Roger Washington. Tigers worked it the entire length of the court and got a good shot, but could not make it fall. So they're down by 5 with 11 seconds. Eupora Eagles look like it's going to move to a 4-3 on the year, while the Tigers will move to 2-2. On the line is going to be Larry Gaston. Gaston has 14 points thus far. Still 14. Tigers come out with it as Kiefer Small gets it. Now gets it to Hamer with 7 seconds. Hamer's shot is up. It's no good. Tip up is in and good by Roger Washington, but it's too little too late. That ends the ball game. The final score, Eupora Eagles 40, Winona Tigers 37. Let's see if we can give you some stats here on this basketball game. Certainly unofficially, the Eupora Eagles had 2 men tied at 14 points. That's not right. I've got one wrong. Larry Gaston had 16 points. Okay, Larry Gaston led the way with 16 points. Charles Morton had 14 points. John Powell and Gabe Yates had 4 points apiece, and Roger Brooks had 2. So it's Yates, I beg your pardon, Gaston with 14 and Morton. Gaston with 16, Morton with 14. Would like to tell you that the Eupora Eagles were 8 out of 14 off the line. For the Winona Tigers, Roger Washington led the way with 11 points. Craig Elliott had 8. Kiefer Small had 8. Andre Crowder with 3. Albert Fleming with 3. Charles Forrest with 2. And on the night off the free throw line. So the Tigers move to 2-2. The Eagles move to 4-3. And that's about all you can say about it. Good, well-played basketball game. Both teams got a lot of rough edges, and I'm sure they'll get rid of as time goes on. In the meantime, final score, 40-35, Eagles over the Tigers from Winona. Johnny Pettit, welcome to Winona Tiger Basketball 1985-86. Tigers are at home tonight in the opening round action of the Winona Invitational Round Robin Basketball Tournament. The Tigers will take on J.Z. George High School from Carrollton. This will be the last game of the evening. 2 girls game prior to this and 1 boys game, and the Tigers and J.Z. George here in the nightcap. We'll get straight to the starting lineups now.